You know, for myself being a pro snowboarder, Bachelor is really special that I can go riding all the time. You know, and if I only have 2 hours in the day, I could still go up and take a couple runs. And that's kind of a joke in pro snowboarding is once you become a pro snowboarder, you don't get a snowboard anymore because you're always traveling around. And I think, especially as I get older, that's like a huge thing is that I just consistently snowboard. If I'm gonna be a pro snowboarder and try to influence snowboarding in the right ways, I need to do it consistently and be part of it, and Bachelor kind of gives me that opportunity. I grew up south of Eugene in a tiny town called Cresswell. Initially, I was a cross-country skier due to my dad, and so kind of he'd drag the family up to go cross-country skiing every weekend in the winter. And then I became a skateboarder, and then seeing snowboard ads in the magazines and stuff, and the skateboard mags, I kind of got into snowboarding, and then with my dad going up the mountains already, it was kind of convenient that I could be a snowboarder and not have to go cross-country skiing so much anymore. And so kind of early on, when I was 13, I started snowboarding. Then I graduated from school in 1994 from South Eugene High School, and from that moment, me and my buddy Jason McAllister raced over here, moved to Bend for Mount Bachelor, like the big mountain, as we kind of saw it. And we didn't really know how awesome it was, you know, like the location, so convenient to get up to the hill. But kind of living here over time, I definitely see the benefits compared to other resorts and stuff, and feel lucky that I did move over here at that time. I am truly a Bachelor local, and seems like I always have been. I'd say riding a Bachelor totally influenced my style, you know, and as I get older and spend more time here and spend more time with snowboarders from other places, I'd say, and seeing so many good, talented riders come out of Bachelor, there's for sure a style of Bachelor rider, you know, and being a relatively flat hill, you know, which we say with pride, I guess. You know, that kind of changes our style of riding. You know, it's more working transitions, kind of more like you would do a skate park, which is desirable in snowboarding. So I think it makes a really unique style of rider. You know, you can see that in my style of riding, but also like Ben Ferguson, when you watch him ride something different like the half pipe or something, there's fully like Bachelor influence in how he puts his runs together. And I think that's something that all the top riders are proud of. You know, we're all very proud to be from Bachelor. Started the Derby in 2007. We started it for a couple of reasons. Bachelor was interested in having like a cool event at their mountain, and then I was interested in doing one, and I had done the Baker Bank slalom, the legendary Baker Bank slalom, for a few years, and it was like a really cool event, and I'm like, ooh, we could do something like that down at Bachelor. But kind of the major reason was Tyler Eklund. You know, that was the year Tyler Eklund broke his neck and got really, really seriously injured, and he was part of the snowboard community, did it at Snowboard Nationals. A lot of people were looking for like ways to help, and the Derby kind of turned into that. And, you know, watching him live his life now and staying so positive, and you know, and that's kind of what it's turned into. I think at the beginning we started the Derby to help him out in that moment, and then it's kind of turned into something that helps him out in life and helps everybody like enjoy themselves. But it's something that Tyler really looks forward to, and it keeps him in contact with his friends, which in his situation is a little challenging, you know, and so the Derby kind of becomes a focal point for that. You know, we get a mix of people from the top pros to good old locals and snowboarders and splitboarders and even like artists and filmmakers. You know, we kind of have parts of the Derby that attract like that part of the community. And then I try to plan the Derby to be a pre-season event where we don't need a lot of snow to build big, huge features. It's kind of like we're building our nice, tight little berms, and we get a fleet of like 15, 20 diggers that kind of work for about a week before the Derby. 100% hand dug, the course, and it lets us put it in the trees, you know, really pack it in there into tight spots. Yeah, we think it's kind of part of the uniqueness of the Derby. It's become such a wild event where we have thousands of people wanting to enter, and seriously thousands. And then we limit it to 500, which is a huge number. We got like people who've been snowboarding just for a couple years, and people who've been snowboarding for 30 plus years. You know, and so it's really, truly like an event for everybody. I think that's a really special part of the Derby, that we get Tyler down the course, and he fully takes runs down with everybody else. Early on when Tyler got injured, it was like a big goal for everybody to get him back on the hill. And so Oregon Adaptive Sports got him on the hill and then got him down the Derby course, and it was like, oh geez, like we might as well have a proper division for the sit skiers, and they fit in really well with the snowboard community too. We've kind of had a following of guys who come back every year and have become really competitive with each other in a really friendly, nice way. And it's really inspirational. The thing I love the most about Bachelor is how unique it is. Being a pro snowboarder, you're trying to do things different. You don't look at what guys did last year and try to do the same thing. And Bachelor is a really good opportunity to be a unique snowboarder. But as far as why I came here, I'd say that was luck. Just being an Oregonian, and it's just kind of where we ended up. And it's not until 20 years later that I see kind of how special it was and how unique and how it influenced my career as a pro snowboarder and my family life. And when life gets busy, I can still run up there really quick and get a couple runs in. And then now as I get older, having a family, and wanting to spend time with them, Bachelor's a perfect spot for that.